This is one of the best keyboards that money can buy today. Keychron is a relatively new name in the keyboard market, but they're aiming to be the best at their game. And with this keyboard, I think you'll see why. So what I have here is the Q1HE model, a 75% wireless magnetic switch keyboard that's customizable in ways you wouldn't expect. The packaging is simple and clean, nothing extraordinary. Inside, we find a keycap and switch removal tool, a set of tools and extra screws to disassemble the keyboard, 4 extra keycaps to switch between Mac and Windows keys, a USB-A to USB-C converter, a 2.4 GHz wireless dongle, and a braided USB-C cable. The build quality is fantastic with a heavy, durable aluminum frame. It's RGB backlit, though the keycaps aren't etched to let light through. However, you can swap them out for different ones since these are standard, not bespoke caps. You also get a volume knob, which I find very handy and believe should be standardized across all keyboards. This model comes with a Keychron Nebula switch, which are linear magnetic Hall effect switches, prelooped from the factory. They're on the heavier side with a 40-gram starting force and 60-gram ending force. A standout feature is the dual rail structure, which increases the stability and smoothness of each switch, and I can definitely feel that when using this keyboard. The sound signature is also excellent. In fact, it's my favorite amongst all the keyboards that I've tried so far, thanks to the switch and, more importantly, the double gasket design. Here's a quick sound sample comparing it to the GMMK Pro with a linear Fox switch and the Asus Claimer 2, which uses Asus in-house linear red switches. Now let's go over some extra features on this keyboard. It's built with both Mac and Windows support, which you can toggle with a switch on the back. And it also includes caps for both operating systems, as I showed in the unboxing. It's Bluetooth compatible, allowing you to connect up to 3 devices and switch between them seamlessly. There's another toggle on the back to switch between the cabled, wireless, or Bluetooth modes. The Q1 also boasts a 1000 Hz polling rate, improving responsiveness and accuracy, a feature that gamers will appreciate. And finally, we have the Keychron Launcher, which is a web-based configurator. Unlike most keyboards on the market, you don't need to download any software to configure this keyboard. It's fully customizable through the Keychron Launcher web app, which is open source software. Now here's where the magic happens. Unlike traditional mechanical switches, magnetic switches with Hall effect sensors allows you to control the key press actuation point and other functionalities through the software. Let's start with adjusting the actuation distance. This can be applied to individual keys or to all keys at once. This is straightforward. Setting a higher actuation point means commands are registered earlier in the keystroke, making it more responsive, while a lower actuation point registers the commands later, which some may prefer for typing over gaming. Next comes rapid trigger, arguably the biggest reason to switch to a Hall effect keyboard. This allows you to set a custom reset distance for the switch. So as you see here, my actuation distance is set to 2mm. When I press the key, it will register at the 2mm mark, but it also resets below that point. This can lead to some downtime if I need to use multiple keys quickly. With rapid trigger turned on, I can set the custom release point for the key, say 0.2mm. Now when I press the key, it resets as soon as it travels that distance backwards, allowing me to register far more commands. This feature is game-changing, especially in competitive first-person titles like Counter-Strike. And that's because it gives you a greater control over movement. You can even further refine it by going into the Advanced tab and adjusting it even more. But that's not all. There are more features like the joystick mode, which lets you use the keys to emulate a joystick by controlling the key press. This keyboard is a major win. It's been a while since I used a keyboard that got me this excited. Might not be cheap, but it's 100% worth it. I can easily see this lasting at least 5 years. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for future content. I'll catch you on the next one.